want to talk about my thoughts, or I should say give my thoughts on why HEX, PulseChain, and PulseX will create millionaires. Why HEX, PulseChain, and PulseX will make folks rich. I want to talk about it briefly. So if y'all been keeping up with me on social media at all, back in February, March, in that area, I started talking about HEX for the first time. And at this time, PulseChain and PulseX did not exist yet. Now, let me just explain what these things are. So HEX is a crypto. Well, they all are cryptocurrencies, ultimately. HEX in particular is a crypto that was created to be a better version of Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin basically was created to be like a store of value. So for, people that want to put money into something that holds its value, that was the purpose of Bitcoin as an actual cryptocurrency. An alternative to gold, for example. Historically, gold has been where people, Gold has been where people have put their money to hold the value of their money over time. To outpace inflation, things of that nature. Bitcoin was created for that purpose. HEX was created to be a better version of Bitcoin because Bitcoin does not offer certain things. I don't want to get all into it because I don't have enough time. HEX, better version of Bitcoin. PulseChain was created to be a better version of Ethereum. Now, HEX is a smart contract, so HEX functions on the Ethereum network. Ethereum is also a cryptocurrency. Bitcoin and Ethereum both have historically had price performance that is ridiculous. It's price performance that people did not expect. No one anticipated that it would happen, but it did happen. HEX is a better version of Bitcoin. PulseChain, better version of Ethereum. So now you have a better blockchain for HEX. The main purpose of that was so that the fees that you pay on Ethereum, which are pretty high, will now be much less with a blockchain that allows you to make your transactions for much lower fees. This was the purpose of PulseChain. So PulseChain was created to make HEX better. It was created to make HEX, or your ability to transact with HEX, cheaper, not cost as much in fees. PulseX is a DEX. And a DEX is basically the piece of software that allows you to swap or to exchange one coin for another. So there are other DEXs that have been created, one of them being Uniswap. There's another one called PancakeSwap. There's a bunch of them out there that allow you to transfer from one coin to another coin. So PulseX serves that purpose. Now, I look at them all three of these cryptos, I look at them all as one thing, one entity. So when you hear me say HEX, anytime I'm saying HEX, I'm talking about all of it. So if I say I'm buying HEX, yes, I'm buying HEX, but HEX actually is operating on two blockchains. It's operating on Ethereum and it's operating on PulseChain. And again, I don't want to confuse y'all or make this, longer or more kind of drawn out than it needs to be. I'm trying to simplify everything for you guys so you understand what I'm doing and you understand what you need to do if you want to participate in the opportunity. HEX, when I say I'm buying HEX, I could be buying HEX on Ethereum. I could be buying HEX on PulseChain. Right now I'm buying HEX on Ethereum because the HEX price on Ethereum is the lowest out of everything right now. What happened was HEX launched a few years ago, like almost 3 years ago. PulseChain launched in May of this year. when PulseChain launched, what it did was it copied all of the coins, all of the cryptos that were on Ethereum, because PulseChain is forking or copying the Ethereum network onto this new blockchain called PulseChain. All right. So PulseChain is a better version of Ethereum. Why? Because the fees are lower. So understand like what I'm trying to explain to you as far as why these things were done. HEX was created to be a better Bitcoin. PulseChain was created to be a better Ethereum, right? On PulseChain, the fees are much lower. PulseChain is out now. It's operating now. It's a blockchain, and it has HEX on it too. The same way Ethereum had HEX. PulseChain also has all of the other coins that Ethereum had on it. So it copied the entire blockchain. But the difference is that the fees are much lower on PulseChain. Also, the price of PulseChain is much lower. So there's opportunity here. What I'm basically breaking down is the fact that you can now participate in all of these things, and it's like participating in early Bitcoin. It's like participating in Ethereum when it launched. It's a similar opportunity. We don't know if it's gonna outperform what they did. Who knows? I don't know. People are asking me, oh, Mark, you think the price of HEX is gonna go, you know, and do what Bitcoin does? I have no idea. All I can tell you right now, the price of HEX on Ethereum is less than a penny. Right now. The price of PulseChain, it's like take a decimal and then add 3 zeros and then add a number. That's the price of Pulse. PulseX, take a decimal, add 4 zeros and then a number. That's the price of PulseX. So these things are positioned early, is my point. The same way that when Ethereum came out and Bitcoin came out, people didn't know what it was. Nobody knew what it was. Everybody was calling it a scam. Y'all, you know the history of all this stuff. Because some of y'all probably are some of the folks that was calling Bitcoin a scam. Some of y'all was calling crypto a scam. But look at the prices of these things now. They have been massively, or I should say massively adopted. Bitcoin, massive adoption. Ethereum, massive adoption. Now you have a better version of both of them. And we're positioned early in these opportunities. So that's what I'm trying to bring to the attention of everyone. Because I see it. I'm participating in it. I'm buying HEX, buying PulseChain, buying PulseX. I'm buying HEX on both blockchains. HEX on Ethereum and HEX on Pulse. Oh, well, Mark, which one's better? I'm buying them both. Put it like this. Because we own HEX before PulseChain launched, remember I told you that PulseChain copied all of the coins from Ethereum onto PulseChain. They copied HEX and everything else. So we got a free copy of HEX on the PulseChain network. So on the PulseChain blockchain, we have HEX. I'm gonna have to make another video talking about this stuff, but this hopefully will just kind of give you guys an idea of what I'm doing and what I got going on, and why my thoughts are that these things are gonna make folks millionaires, period, point blank, period. But you just have to position yourself in the opportunity. That's it. So I'm buying everything. Like I said, I ain't gonna miss it. Just like I told y'all on my Facebook post. Y'all missed out on Bitcoin. You missed out on Ethereum. Don't miss out on HEX. All right, I'm out. I'm gonna holler at y'all. So I will make another video soon, just talking about things in more detail. Make sure y'all check out the HEX streams and all that I post. And there's more to come. Mark Fuller, TeamAlliance. Peace.